I've got waffle crisp. Yay! Really excited. I get that in the mail, and things are going really well on the channel because you guys are awesome and really supportive, and it's just great. Because I was telling one of my other subscribers this, that my entire life I've always felt extremely mediocre because I'm a jack of all trades. I'm creative. I'm good at a lot of like different things, but I never really had like a focus, and so I've always felt like I was just really average at a lot of things. Like, you know, I'm good at a lot of things, but I don't shine anywhere. And this YouTube thing is probably one of the first things that really makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel like I'm doing something that I am awesome at and I enjoy. And I could easily see this being a career, be it me creating content for other people, or be it me just, you know, talking to you guys every day and getting paid for that. Like, I would love it. I really would. But I didn't want to make a video to talk about that. I want to make a video to discuss video games. And this isn't a video game channel, so don't get confused, but I do talk about them because it's just, you know, what comes up. So, I got an awesome letter. Not really a letter. I got an awesome comment on one of my videos. I made a video about a week and a half ago called "The Death of Used Video Games," and in that video, I discussed how the game industry is changing and how they're starting to get a little bit greedy with all the DLC and the online passes, and the rumor that was going around that the Xbox 720 might have software in it that would block you from being able to use games in it. And that's crazy to me, but I could see it happening because that's the way things seem to be going. And so I got a comment in that video that asked me a really good question I think deserved to have its own video. So here's the question from Faux Bravo. If you already have favorite games and series that you absolutely love, and you don't even buy those on day one, what can a game company possibly do to make you buy their games at launch? What's the thing that would win you over? I normally wait until the game is about $20 to $30 until I decide to buy it usually, unless it's a game that has gripped me in a way that screamed, "Buy me now!" And there's not a lot. There's mostly series like the Call of Duty series, which that's not even because I'm an avid fan, because to be honest, I'm not a very good first-person shooter gamer at all. I just like getting online and talking crap with people. It's just fun just to like yell things and be silly. And a lot of my friends got the game on day one, and so I didn't want to get left behind. And that's the big driving factor in that. I don't want to be like the dude who's at level 2 when everybody else is at like a level 100. You know, I want to play with my friends. I want to play with people. I want to feel like I can be competitive. And gamers are really competitive, and gamers are really, you know, at the end of the day, completists. So they want to have everything. And if you start the game late, you're normally missing out on something. Another series that does this really well is Pokemon, which, as you guys know, I'm a humongous fan. They do a couple things that are like crucial to getting someone to buy a game day one. For instance, they have giveaways that they only give things away within certain calendar dates. So if you don't have the game at that point, then you're gonna miss out. You know, so that gives you a sense of urgency. But on top of that, they make an awesome game. They make a game that you do know what you're gonna get, but you're excited to play it. And it's to the point where you're almost like a Pokemon crackhead, where you don't want to wait, where you like buy this game on a dirty, dark corner, you know, and you don't care who sees you. You know, you run around like, "Hey, you got the Pokemon, man? You got it early? Yeah, man, I need that. Let me get that, man. Come on." You know, you would totally do anything. Well, not anything, but you do a lot of things to get that game early. And they created that kind of situation. And I think if a company wants me to buy a game on day one and not wait until it's used, they need to make sure that that game is the best possible product that they can put out. One company that did this without it actually being a series, so I wasn't like pre-exposed to this at all. Bayonetta. Every single screen I saw, every single trailer I saw was absolutely beautiful or hilarious, and it just intrigued me. And then the demo like whet my appetite, and that's a place where I think a lot of people seem to kind of not get it. The demo is probably the most integral part of getting someone to buy a game on launch. If that demo blows you away or leaves you at a point where you're like, "What happened?" you won't wait. You know, it's all about suspense. It's all about knowing how to market something. Or if they do something smart, like put out, you know, again, trailers that just show how awesome this game is and why you'd be dumb to wait. So, yeah, I guess that kind of answers the question in that if you want someone to buy your game day one, either create an online component that requires someone to level up or something, whatever it is, that they'll feel like they'll be left behind or they'll miss something if they don't get the game right away. Or create a game so spectacular that looks so good, and when you play the demo, that blows you away and leaves you at like a cliffhanger, then you're going to increase your chances of somebody buying that game on day one. I kind of equate it to online video creation like this YouTube channel, because I know there are some videos that I put out that I did not put my blood, sweat, and tears into. I know there are some videos that I put out that were not my best possible product. I know there are some videos that I've made that were just kind of mediocre. You know, they just were. I mean, that's the truth. And I'm wondering, had I done more work, had I done more preparation, would they have blown up bigger? You know, like all the videos that I put like a lot of work into and made sure they were the best possible version of that video that they could ever exist. Whenever I did that, those videos did extremely well. Like, not to say that you can, you know, tell when things are going to go viral or not, but you can, you know, kind of have an indicator based on the subject matter and how much work you put into it and how much that work shows up on screen. I think that's really important, like, to always put your best foot forward. And I feel like sometimes these game companies aren't putting their best foot forward. They're just trying to get something out. You know, they figure they'll patch it later, or, you know, no one will notice. But we notice, and it normally shows through with our money. And I guess that's really all I have to say about it. So I would like to actually extend a hand of sorts to the gamer 2323. I'd like to see what he thinks about this topic. So anyone and everyone else too, like if you have an idea or you have something that you think that would add to this conversation, feel free to leave it in the comments below. But I want to know, I guess, what could the game industry do? What could these game companies do to get you to buy a game on day one?